Oh, what's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle, and yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels and the Twitch. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there. So please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you pay for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero, you ready to be your family hero. Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get them notifications, it's going to be some information that's going to help you win, all right? And in today's video, we're going to be talking about profitable scams and fraud that's going on in today's world, because a lot of people are not understanding how serious the scam and fraud epidemic is right now. There is a scam, fraud, hacking epidemic right now that's 10 times worse than it was during the PPP. And people aren't really paying attention to it. It's a high volume of text scam text messages going out. It's a high volume of scam calls going out. It's a high volume of scam emails going out. It's a high volume of OTP bots going out. It's a high volume of check fraud going on. It's a high volume of credit card fraud going on. It's a high volume of crypto going on. It's a high volume of Cash App going on. It's a high volume of a lot of different schemes and fraud and scams in this world. And people are really naive. People don't think these type of things can happen to them. It's a lot of people getting text messages saying your Bitcoin account, your PayPal account, your bank account. It's a lot going on. So a lot of this has been stemming from the government. A lot of scams stem from the government because every scam that's going on is actually a legal way of doing it. So when people cashing checks, it's a legal way. You can actually cash checks legally. Like these things that people are doing is legal ways and legal things that you can do. But what they're doing is they are basically committing identity theft. Basically, that's what it is. It's a lot of people committing identity theft. It's a lot of people, it's a lot going on. It's just really hard to really just pinpoint everything, because it's a lot of things that's connected to each other that are stemmed from another situation. And like, okay, so like it's a lot of, let's start with methods, right? So people ask about methods. What are methods? Are methods real? Are people really making money with these methods that's quote unquote floating around out here in this universe? And to be 100% honest with anybody out there that's got questions about methods or anything, methods are 100% real. Methods are basically instructions that a scammer or a fraudster put together that allow them to generate some type of revenue doing whatever that they're doing. So I talked about ATM jackpot 6 years ago, Raspberry Pi 6 years ago, and people are still doing it and learning about this type of things to this day. So what is ATM jackpot and what is it? So there's a lot of different scams and schemes that surrounds itself when it comes to ATMs. So you got people who use skimmers. So we all know I didn't talk about skimmers. So basically when you put your card in, it might be a port over it. I can show you better than I can tell y'all, because it really be hard to really like just pinpoint. Hold on. So let me show y'all what a skimmer is. So these are ATM skimmers, right? So these little things right here. This is an ATM jammer, well, skimmer too, but so you got this is a skimmer where you put your card in at, and people don't pay attention to these things right here. And these are skimmers, and it's when you put your card through it, is reading your information. This is a skimmer. You get your pen stroke. People don't be paying attention to that. Where else? It's a lot of different skimmers out here that people just got to be more aware of and understand. Like, don't be so quick to skimmer. I talked about this. POS machines, these are skimmers. And people are not paying attention. These are the ones that be at Walmart. Skimmers. See, this is putting y'all on game so y'all can be more safe, more cautious, and aware of what's going on out here. Because if you don't know, now you know. And now you know what to be aware of. Now you know what to look out for. And those are the most common skimmers that's out here. See, look, like POS machines, Walmarts, and stuff like that. So these skimmers are used to steal credit card, debit card numbers, and PIN numbers. Then you got people who will put like where depending on the ATM, because some ATMs you gotta like the money gotta like there's like a little thing to pop up and then the money push out. Sometimes people put little skimmers on them or like little devices on them, so like little traps. So when they put the trap on that, when the money disperse, it'll get stuck on the trap, and then when it lift up, no money will come out. So people will keep doing that, and then it'll be money just stuck on the little trap, and then they come get the trap. And then people have figured out that ATMs are computers. And since it is a computer and it has a database and it has servers and it has networks and it has everything that a computer has, that they can put malware on it. And malware is a malicious virus, software virus that they can put on a computer that can now control the computer. And by the computer being confused, which is the ATM, is going to glitch and just start dispersing all the money out of the ATM. And people are starting to get hip to that. Scammers want to find the easiest way and the fastest way to make a lump sum of money. And people are starting to understand that if you can do it legally, then well, not even legally, if you could any way you can get money, put it like this, anywhere that anybody's getting money, there's gonna be some type of fraud or scam being committed. So any way somebody doing it legally, somebody's gonna figure out how to do it illegally, from loans to credit cards to checks to whatever. Like, it's so much going on out here in the world right now that it's overwhelming because it's so much information that I could talk about. From the dark web to ghost employees is becoming popular. Okay, so the ATM method, the jackpot, and let's get back on track. Then you got the cash app method. People, cybersecurity is real, hacking is real, and BIN numbers is real, debit cards is real, and credit cards are real. So a lot of people don't. Here, I'm gonna put it like this. So a lot of people don't know what a BIN number is, and people here like, oh, a BIN number, a BIN number, a BIN number. What's a BIN number? What's a BIN number? Hold on, let me put it up for y'all so y'all can I can really like. So a BIN number is a bank identification number. It's a unique code that identifies financial institutions primarily used in the payment card industry. It is typically consists of the first 6 to 8 digits of a primary account number, a PAN, on a credit, debit, or prepaid card, indicating which bank or financial institute issued the card. This number helps merchants track transactions and prevent fraud. So, BIN numbers. Scammers and fraudsters have figured out how to utilize BIN numbers, switch them on different cards, and make them so they're able to be linked on Cash App. And just like the jackpotting, it's going to be confused and it's going to glitch. And it's going to, so when they use the card to add the card, when they add the card to the Cash App and they add money to the Cash App account, it's going to glitch because the BIN number that's supposed to be on that card is different. But both of them are valid and active. So it's going to glitch, it's going to malfunction, it's going to get confusing and not know where this money is coming from, but it's money is looking at money, but it don't know where it's coming from. So it's gonna start loading up money onto the Cash App accounts until it red flags or until it catches on. That's the Cash App glitch. That's what people were doing with the Cash App method. You got, and these methods is basically, like I said, people learning how to do something, and once they become successful with it, they write the instructions down and then they sell it, or they print the instructions out and then they sell it. And like I said, this is all educational purposes only. I'm not telling anybody to go do anything. I'm not telling y'all how to like do these things, but this is what's going on. Like people, real life Geek Squad members and real life hackers and cybersecurity people and people who know about coding and things like that are mainly the people who, are able to do these type of trinkets and switcheroos with IP, whatever that they doing. But that's what people on the dark web is doing. That's what people on the dark web are offering, services that they're offering. And a lot of people are going on the dark web finding these services, and a lot of people are getting scammed trying to find these services. And a lot of people don't understand how dangerous the dark web is. The dark web is very dangerous for a lot of different reasons. One, you can find a lot of dangerous things and buy a lot of dangerous things. And a lot of dangerous things can potentially happen to you if you don't know how to protect yourself while you're on the dark web. So you got the ATM method, you got the um Cash App methods, you got crypto that's going on right now. People are starting to get hip to the crypto world. There's a lot going on in crypto world. See, first it was the NFTs. Everybody was so stuck on the NFT. I need an NFT. Wham, wham, wham. Now people have, it's evolved, and now people are meme trading, investing in the crypto. Because crypto is just like stocks. It goes up and down. And the more people invest into crypto, the more it goes up. So it's so many different crypto coins out here. So much crypto trading. Then you got meme coins out here. That it's a lot of money being generated in crypto. And people are seeing kids make hundreds of thousands of dollars in crypto. Then you got scammers doing different techniques, creating fake coins, having people invest into the coins. Once people invest into the coins at a certain point, they pull the liquidity out of the coin. Like it's a lot of different things that's going on in crypto right now that's getting a lot of people successful, generating revenue. Then you got the regular check scams that people have been doing for forever. As the world elevates, the scam and the frauds elevate, the methods elevate. It's people on the dark web that's selling checks that you can contact them and tell them what type of check you need, what type of business, what business, and they can literally get that business's check template and literally create a check like it's actually from that business for you and selling it out and all type of stuff. Then you got people that's robbing mailboxes. Then you got people that's robbing the blue boxes, mailboxes. You got people that's robbing the mail carriers. You got people that's robbing people. Like you got people that's doing everything. You got people that's robbing the elderly to get checks. And the thing with checks is the check is recorded. So it's the check number and it's the amount. When banks call and verify checks, they check the check number and the amount. A lot of times people they create bad checks with fake check numbers and bogus amounts. So when they call and verify, it's a red flag. Fake IDs people be using be horrible, red flag. Most of the time people don't even change the numbers on the checks because they know they're going to verify it. And so that's how a lot of times scammers and fraudsters get away with check fraud, because of that right there. Now, when it comes to the name part, they get the fake IDs, and the IDs be horrible because IDs, like when people make a fake IDs, it's always an issue date on the ID, and people be putting the issue date like 2, 3, 4, 5 years back, and people know if you had an ID for 4, 5 years, it's gonna have some wear and tear on it. It's gonna be a little faded, up and down, up the ID. You have to show it so many times, it's wearing off. There's no way a car 2 years ago is gonna be brand spanking new, shiny. They won't be having the holograms. Like they just be bad IDs. So check scams are the risk and the reward is not what people think. People be so thirsty and vulnerable, they be depositing fake checks into their own account. FY, the Chase Bank glitch when people was depositing fake checks into their own account. Now all those people owe Chase Bank. Like, you just sometimes people got to use their common sense. You got people working in the higher ups in these corporations creating ghost employees in the HR department, meaning that they're creating fake employees, fake people, utilizing CPNs or whatever, and putting them on payroll and paying them. And the money is actually going to them. People figure out ways. Wherever there's a will, there's a way. And wherever opportunity is presented to the right person, they're going to take it. So somebody in the HR department, and they've been working there for years, and they catch on or get a hold or figure out some things on how to create ghost employees, or if somebody been working at this bank for a long time and they then came across a YouTube video or somebody talking about something about this information that they can get a hold of. Now they mind in a certain place, and now they start thinking like, maybe if I did start doing or getting this information or selling this information, blah, blah, blah. So maybe they might slip up and do it. Like, it's all about the opportunity that presents itself. And everybody is human. And you never know what's going on in somebody's life. You never know what's going on in somebody's head. You never know somebody's situation. So you can never put anything past anybody. And that's just the honest God truth, because everybody who's committing these crimes are human. Everybody who's committing these crimes were once trusted to be in this position to handle things the right way. And look what happens all the time. People working in banks, there's so much fraud and scamming going on in banks. That's a whole different story. That's a whole different video, like by itself. There's so much fraud and scam going on in these corporations. That's a whole different video in itself. I told y'all about the show American Greed. Watch that show, binge watch that show, and it'll have you looking at a lot of things a different way. And I tell this information, I get this information, I talk about these things because to be more aware is to be more safe. If you don't know about anything, you won't know what to look out for, and you won't see red flags. But if you do know about things and it's in your head, when it happens or it presents itself, you will see the red flags and you will know how to stay safe, or you'll know how to prevent it from happening to you or your family member or a friend or anybody out there. Nobody wants to get scammed. And then people say, oh, people don't get scammed. It's really the banks and everything is FIDC insured, federally insured, FIDC insured. So people get their money back, but it's the banks that's in the hole. And that's why everything is a federal case when these scammers and fraudsters get caught, because you're stealing from the federal government because that stuff is insured. So it's just all about being more safe, more cautious, more aware. Like I told y'all before, start monitoring your accounts with Norton LifeLock. Any account that you got, from banks to social media, whatever, get them under Norton LifeLock to monitor them accounts. So any suspicious activity happens, you'll be notified, you'll be alerted, and you can go check that out and make sure your information and things are safe. Make sure y'all freezing your credit bureaus, your credit profiles on Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, so nobody can get anything in your name from cars, credit cards, loans, anything. Debit and credit cards. Start changing them cards every so often. So you use them cards at Walmarts and Targets and gas stations and gas pumps and this store, that store, this smoke shop, that smoke shop, out of town, buying this DoorDash, ordering it. Your number is being stored in different databases every time you use it. And you never know when a database is going to be compromised or hacked. And if it does and that information is there, then now you're vulnerable. So every so often, changing your debit or credit cards, changing the numbers. So if that was to happen, that information will no longer be valid that they have, and you'll keep yourself safe. Right. So it's just all about being more safe, more cautious, and being more aware, because scams and frauds are scams and fraud is definitely not even on the rise. It's really taking over the world right now. It's like a dark cloud that's just slowly just covering the world right now. Like, it's so much scam and frauds going on right now, and this is all about being more safe, more cautious, and being more aware to prevent it from happening to you. All right. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping this sauce, and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 Unlimited Gyms are $1,000, but for limited time only, I'm doing them for 600. Yes, 600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right. No screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Also, make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the crypto tour, in person limited gyms, $3,500, $500 deposit, the rest of the money meeting person. Make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the webinars, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 250, 10 seats. We're gonna talk about anything and everything that y'all want to talk about. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna chop it up. It's basically like my little podcast. All right. So make sure y'all tap it in, booking y'all seat, and let's have a good conversation. All right. Also, make sure y'all book y'all seat on the month-long mentorship. 250, 2,500, 30 days. Anything you need help with, let's get to work. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato app, Millionaire Network, Millionaire World. Make sure y'all subscribe. Still looking for people for the production company. Still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, gamers, streamers, and content curators. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all my YouTube channels and my Twitch. Make sure you follow me on my new IG, King Hustle X11.2. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world, because it's changing people's lives. Y'all see what's going on. Do not miss out on that. 250, get your life right. And make sure y'all checking out my music channel, King Hustle X1M. Latest mixtape that I just dropped, and I just dropped a new music video. Can't fuck with me. Go like, share, comment, subscribe. And I just dropped a new single, Scamming Out the Mansion, on my Milwaukee Made King Hustle channel. Go like, share, comment, subscribe, run the views, comments, and likes up on that. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson, video, or live. Peace.